a production.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Kevlar82 TV, your positive car culture channel. Today we're back in the garage working on my Gen Coupe Batmobile. If you guys don't know, this is my 2014 Hyundai Genesis Coupe 3.8 alternate manual transmission. So today, as you can see in the title, we'll be installing a front lip on it. Now this front lip is a polyurethane. It's more of a bendable plastic or whatever. It's not fiberglass or anything like that. That's like hard and you have to try to like mold it or anything. It's nothing complicated. It's very simple. It's very cheap. You can get one of these online for dirt cheap, you know, between $100 120. Got mine for 90, whatever, dude. You might find one for 80 or 70 plus shipping. I've seen 76 plus shipping. Anyways, it's a very inexpensive mod, but you get what you pay for with this type of lip. This type of lip that I'm using. Actually, I'm gonna have to show you guys that it's gonna take some finagling, a little bit of sanding. It does have small fitment issues. You know, you're not going to be able to just bolt it up, screw it in, put the double-sided tape and stuff like that. I want to actually paint it too, but we're going to actually focus on getting the fitment just right. And I'm gonna turn the camera around. I'm gonna show you what I have that's gonna help me with that, dude. So let's go ahead and jump into it and get started. All right, so I'll just throw this in here real quick. Shouldn't have to tell you guys, but when you jack the car up, please use jack stands. Safety first, bro, please. All right, so I'm gonna show you what we're working with. As you can see, I actually have two front lips in front of me, but this one right here is actually missing a piece. Actually broke off. This was a lip that my homie BKT_Menace had on his car. He had it like taped up and everything. He bought a brand new one. He bought another one and he gave me this one. And I was going to try to fix it and get the other piece to stick on, like, you know what I mean, put it all together and possibly wrap it and paint it and everything like that. But I just didn't have time or patience to try to take on that project and try to get it fitted and everything. So I just went ahead and spent the 90 bucks and bought my own. Now, like I was saying, the fitment issues. Now, where this old one, the broken one, comes into play is actually showing what good fitment is. Because if you look closely, let's take a closer look at this one. It's actually cracked right there, but he actually sanded and cut some of it down. It looks like a smooth edge compared to mine. It's not the same. This one is deeper than this one, which is the one that I bought. So this right here fits perfectly good on the front of my car. Like, this fits perfectly good. The fitment is perfect because he went through all the trouble of actually sanding it down and cutting into it a little bit to make it deeper so it can fit. Your main problem is going to be right here, dude, on this part. Let me back up and show you right near the fog light. This part right here is where the fitment is going to give you a small issue. Not a major issue, but if you want it to fit right and not have any gaps right here, which I'm going to show you in a second. I'm going to put this on a tripod if you guys are up close, fitment test between the two. And then I'm gonna be sanding it down a little bit. I suggest what you guys can do, if you have a Dremel tool that will work perfectly, use a Dremel tool to get in here. I wouldn't suggest trying to slice and cut at it because you're going to get jagged edges. Just use some type of sandpaper. I actually have a wood sander, which is, you know, the best I can do for now. It was actually given to me by my wife's best friend. She was cleaning out her garage and she was like handing me tools and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not a woodworking person, but I can use it for something, so it came in handy. I'm just going to be using the sandpaper that she had with it, which is, there's a 120 grit and an 80 grit. I suggest the 120 or something like a very smooth type of grit. Not, like I said, I'm not like a woodwork expert. I did do wood shop back in the day in high school, but I know a little bit. But so that's what I'm gonna be using. You guys can just go to Home Depot and get some regular sandpaper. 120 grit or higher will be good. Something that's super soft, because you don't want to chunk into it and go at it all nuts. So we're gonna go ahead and go into checking out the fitment of it. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys. See the grooves? I didn't close up on this before, but this actually comes with grooves that fit. Let me focus in. See, the lighting is kind of dark. See if I can get focused. This right here, that's made for the groove. So it gives you like something to start with. These three grooves are right here. 1, 2, and 3. You can barely see it because it's dark as hell in there. And see, I can barely focus. But yeah, basically, if you know your car, you know it's there. But it's all good. So the kit also comes with this, which is good. It comes with double-sided tape. If you buy a used one, obviously, you know, you can at your own discretion. I would suggest just buying some double-sided tape or whatever. I think you probably get it at Home Depot or a hardware store or something. Yeah, so it's that. And then the actual hardware, which is just some screws or whatever. So you can barely see it through the plastic, but we'll get to that when it comes to install, which is not going to be easy. So for me, this video actually might be clips from different days, depending on how much patience I have for today and how long I want to stay working on this or whatever. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do some sanding on it, and then I'm just going to show you after I'm done with what it looks like. So this is the before, what it looks like right now. Trying my best to get it like that without the crack in it. So we'll go ahead and cut to that. All right, so here's the update. Next part, sand it down some areas. You see how I sanded some of this down right here. Let's see if I can focus better. There we go. Sand some of this down. But I'm gonna tell you, one of the main things you need to sand down is this right here and this small little baby lip, because you want it to get it to tuck in tighter. It might have a little bit of gappage or whatever, so push it forward. It's gonna take a lot of time. This side right here, I sanded less down on this thing because that didn't really need it, but right here, right there. So that's what you want to focus on. It's gonna take a lot of time and patience of sanding and putting it back in and everything. And I'm gonna tell you something. If you have some C clamps or locking pliers, or vice grips is what I call them, vice grips, because a lot of people get upset if you say the wrong type of tool. But anyways, I have some vice grips and some C clamps. I have some small ones, but I don't know where they're at, so I have the big one. But that's what I'm gonna use to mount it up while I try to drill the holes. Now you can either drill the holes. If you don't have a drill, worst case scenario, you still can use a screwdriver and get it in there. Use the screws the kit came with. These screws are sharp enough to penetrate the plastic, but it's going to be a lot harder to do. And basically, I'm just going to use a smaller drill bit it's way smaller than the screws, just so I don't want to use a bigger drill bit and drill a bigger hole than what I need and screw up the whole process and have to get some bigger screws. So yeah, I'm just going to do that. I'm going to try to get it mounted up, and then we'll cut to when I have it kind of mounted up with the vice grips and the C clamp. So yeah, I got the vice grip on one side, just showing y'all my process, and I got the jack stands kind of holding it up. If you have a friend to help you, please call that friend. But I'm doing this one solo today. I probably could ask for help, but yeah, everybody chilling. This is Sunday, so this is how you get it up, get it close to where you want it, and the hard part is getting it lined up perfectly. That's gonna be really difficult. But this is basically where you want it to be. See how the line's starting to line up? Now I know where I want it. That's when I'm gonna put the vice grips on. But we'll just cut to that because there'll be a lot of footage. I don't want the video to be too long. All right, so I got it exactly where I want it. Before I'm just about to drill holes. See how I focus where I got it, and basically decide not to take the wheels off. You can take the wheels off if you want, but you can just turn the wheel, just move it to the side. And I'm gonna drill on this side first, but not right here. I'm gonna drill on the one spot I want it to stick the best, which is right here. You know what I mean? There's a small little baby gap, but you could barely see it. You know what I mean? It's not, that's about as good as you can get it. You know what I mean? For me, you know, it's gonna be good. So I like the way it fits. It's just the bumper has like a curve that starts curving down. You want this lip to kind of eat up that curve. You don't want to have the curve and then the lip. You know what I mean? It'd just look funny. Let me show you on this side. So you see how the bumper starts to curve? Let's see if the lighting can catch it. All right, let me move positions. There we go. I'm trying to focus correctly, but you guys can see the curve, right? You want the lip to eat up that curve, you know what I mean? And then the line, it looks seamless, sorry. But yeah, I'm a little burnt out right now. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and drill the holes and start mounting. I'm gonna mount from this side first. I could do the middle, but the middle's gonna be fine. The middle's gonna go in just fine. But I'm worried about the sides because that's gonna be the most you're gonna see. So I'm gonna drill the hole that's right here and then there first, get everything lined up. Then I'm gonna drill the holes and mount on right here. Then I'm gonna do the middle and do the other side. So that's the process I'm gonna do. All right, so it's fully mounted. Well, I didn't drill the middle yet, but the two sides are done. You see how it's flush like that. But yeah, take it a step further. If you want to, you can leave it like this. It looks cool, it's fine or whatever. But if you want to take it a step further, you can actually paint it or whatever. I'm not a paint expert. Fingers crossed I don't screw this up. Just, you know, we're gonna do light coats. We're gonna clean it and everything. We're gonna take it off. But let me show you real quick. And then let's just cut to the painting process. All right, so I'm ready to paint. Prep for paint first. What I'm gonna be doing to clean the surface, I'm not gonna be sanding it down. A lot of people, you can sand it down if you want. I'm just gonna be hitting it with a couple coats. It actually looks kind of okay the way it is, but it's inconsistencies in the gloss or whatever. Like it's kind of glossy, looks shiny right now, but it's kind of dull in certain areas. So I just want to just keep 100 and do a little extra step. So I'm gonna be using alcohol, which is one thing that you can use to clean any surface. Usually people usually use this whenever you're trying to put on decals or something like that to make the there's no extra stuff on the surface. So I'm just gonna be using some alcohol to wipe it down. So we'll go ahead and I'm gonna wipe it down, have it clean, and then we'll cut to the painting process. All right, so now that the lip is all clean and prepped or whatever, I'm gonna be using my Rust-Oleum paint and primer dual. Let me get a close-up of it. Let me try to focus. There we go. So this is what you can get from Home Depot right here, paint and primer. And as you can see in the label, it says works on metal, plastic, wood, and all that stuff. So yeah, if you guys ever use paint, if you guys haven't, I would suggest having somebody help you. But it's pretty simple. Just make sure you shake the can up. I shake it up for at least a minute or whatever. I used plastic before. It's my first time actually using actual paint, so I'm gonna be extra careful because there's no do-overs in this one. I would have to sand it down and get rid of the old paint or whatever, some acetone, and do it over again. So I'm gonna try my best not to screw this up. Do some test hits on the cardboard, and then you can work your way in sections. Just make sure everything's gonna be even. So our main focus is going to be obviously the front. You don't have to worry too much about the top because that's going to be touching the bumper. So our main focus is going to be all of this part right here, the front, and the other side over here. I'm going to start with some test hits. So I'm going to say spray, 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 spray. You're going to spray and swipe. You're going to hold the trigger down, swipe. Hold the trigger down, swipe, hold the trigger down, swipe, like that. So you're gonna give it a light coat. I'm gonna light coat it on that one for there, and I'm gonna let that dry. And I'm gonna do the same thing in this area right here. I'm gonna lightly coat it, which is gonna be kind of difficult because of the angle. Hope you guys can see, hope I'm not blocking you. So it's gonna be kind of difficult to get this part right here. But if you get the swipes nice and even and curve that mug. But yeah, so I'm gonna do that light coat and I'm gonna let it dry. I suggest you let it dry for 10 minutes. You can let it dry for 5 minutes if you want. I'm gonna let it dry for 10 minutes on each one, and I'm gonna do it like 2 or 3 coats. I'm gonna see how it looks. Hopefully I didn't screw it up. But yeah, we're gonna cut to the next coat. All right, y'all, so just finished painting it. It came out okay. I'm not 100% satisfied with it, but I'm still gonna mount it. The reason being is sometimes when you paint things, you gotta leave them to dry overnight, you know, or something. It's not 100% cured, you know what I mean? It can be dry, but it's not 100% cured. So I'm just gonna mount it for now because, you know, the sun's gonna start going down. My day's gonna start ending. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna wrap up this video. I'm gonna mount it. I'm not even gonna put the double-sided tape on it yet because I haven't decided if I'm gonna stick with the paint or if I'm gonna clean it off, do a different coat, a different type of paint, or if I'm just gonna wrap it. So you guys can still use this stuff. If you want to sand it down, you probably get better results than what I did because I didn't sand it down. So it doesn't look the best and it has blemishes. But for now, I'm just gonna mount it, and I'll make up my decision next weekend when I have time, or what I'm gonna do, because I'm gonna be redoing some of the stuff on the Batmobile. I'm gonna rewrapping the headlight covers, whatever, rewrapping these eventually. So I might end up doing this too. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and mount it to the car and get a good look at it with the car dropped, and that's gonna be it for the video. All right, so here it is. Here's just my new look, man. Looks good, man. I'll give you up close in a second, but just kind of look at it. You know what I mean? Paint came out all right, man. A couple blemishes on there, whatever. Can't really tell that much when the sun's hitting it that hard, but I might end up wrapping it. I mean, fix this corner right here. I gotta fix that, man. That's out a little bit. I don't like it, but yeah, man. This is, for the most part, this is what's gonna look like, man. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap up the video and talk about what we got planned next for the Batmobile. All right, so that's gonna be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope it was informative. Hope it helped you. If you're planning on getting a front lip for your Genesis coupe, man, definitely go with this one. If you want, you can go with any other one. I'm just showing you this, the process of me modding my Batmobile, dude. No longer project Batmobile, no longer project car. The car is where I want it to be. That's why I took the project off the windshield. It's not a project car anymore, dude. I'm loving it. So everything else I do from this point forward is just improving on things that are probably already there, or small things like a front lip and other cosmetic items. Of course, the bat signs are coming. Trying to do some custom work and collaborate with some people to do some really awesome stuff to really make it a better Batmobile than it is right now. So yeah, like I said, so in the future, what I plan on doing is the next mod is rear diffuser and side skirts. Most likely rear diffuser, if I find some good side skirts, and I'm gonna go with the side skirts. But I've been looking on the market at some of the side skirts. I'm not a big fan of some of them, so I might end up leaving it with no side skirts. We'll see, man. We'll see kind of deals come along and see what's out there and everything like that. So I'm gonna do some research. That's it, dude. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I always say, oh man, dude, this one was kind of rough, man. I'm not gonna lie, dude, but it was a labor of love. I enjoyed it, dude. Much more awesome content. Make sure you go through, scroll, and check out all my other Genesis coupe content and non-Genesis coupe content, including the Drift League. I'll be back doing that. I'm gonna put the date for round 1 down below right now, and I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna get some rest. I'm gonna take a shower, man, and probably gotta wash this thing again, dude, even though I washed it yesterday, but it's labor of love, dude. So remember what I said in all my videos. Always see the glasses half full, not half empty. Stay blessed, stay safe. It's your boy Kevin Smiley signing out. Kevlar82 TV. Peace.